I will give credence to the fact that women are not the only people who have a period if we're identifying them that way, because non-binary people or trans men actually can also have a period, but at the basis of it, we call those biological women. However, when you're talking about trans women, we understand that that is something that biologically impossible you cannot do.
She's spitting facts. She's 1000% correct. Like, these men do not take into account that all of this is women. Nah, they just look at the looks and I want to be dainty. I want to cosplay as a woman and just be dainty.
While everyone is in an uproar about who can bleed and who can't, men have become so obsessed with women that they want to turn into one. And I find it quite flattering that womanhood seems so great to you guys. Y'all know me, you may not like what I got to say, but I'm going to say it anyways. In recent conversation, there's been a lot of uproar between trans women and real women. In my opinion, I think the most misogynistic thing that a man can do is reject his biology as a man and go into women-dominated spaces telling other women how he's a better woman than them because it's based off of his feelings of how he perceives a woman to be, while walking in society emulating what he believes a woman looks like by replicating other women. When we're discussing womanhood, I cannot go to another woman and ask her what it feels like to be a woman, because being a woman is not a feeling. However, being a woman, I absolutely am subjected to my reproductive organs that identify me as a woman. And saying that doesn't mean that I'm less than a woman. It just means that that is the beginning of my woman origin and my woman experience. And for the women who can't have a baby, we still recognize those women as women because they do have the reproductive organs to do so. However, we also understand that something is medically wrong with them. I will give credence to the fact that women are not the only people who have a period if we're identifying them that way, because non-binary people or trans men actually can also have a period, but at the basis of it, we call those biological women. However, when you're talking about trans women, we understand that that is something that biologically impossible you cannot do. The power struggle here that comes into play is when there is a very small minority of people imposing onto a larger group of people that are telling them what they would like to be called, how they would like to be treated, how they would like to be pronounced, and how they would like to be identified. But then you're imposing terminology onto them that they have yet to accept. So I must appease your feelings, calling you by the pronouns that you identify with as, because you have chosen to make this decision about putting on a wig and putting on nails and putting on a dress. However, when I tell you I reject terms like birthing person or breastfeeder or real woman or biological woman or cisgendered woman, at this point, then I should just understand and accept it because science says so.
Yo, did she breathe yet? Did she breathe yet? This is why men who are 6'12" obey our 5'0" women, because y'all can talk. She did not breathe once, and she's not done. She got another minute and a half. My wife is 5'3", and she talks just like this. I'm 5'2". I'm 5'12". I'm 5'11" and 5/4. And I hear all that yap, 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 and she's spitting facts. She's 1000% correct. Like, these men do not take into account that all of this is women. Nah, they just look at the looks and I want to be dainty. I want to cosplay as a woman and just be dainty. Not deal with anything that you ladies go through, but just be dainty. Like, okay, I'm sorry. She's not done yet. Listen. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Back to
biological woman or cisgendered woman. At this point, then I should just understand and accept it because science says so. But science also says that the basis of your DNA, you are biologically a male. So why are we not listening to science all the way across the board? Seems a little hypocritical to me. And since everyone has such an issue with understanding just hilarious, let me go ahead and put my cape on because I think I can break it down for you a little bit more. It's very disingenuous for you to overshadow that woman's feelings in regards to her womanhood when she actually has given birth to a baby, which biologically that does make her a woman. However, you decided to discuss her looks and says that she looks like a trans person while you're also attempting to advocate for trans people. It's giving inherent transphobia. Also, to resurface the interview where she's relaying her experience of a man DMing her thinking that she was a trans woman to have sex with her probably offended her because she's an actual woman, and it should be more of a slight to trans people considering the fact that that person has a fetish and just wanted to sexualize you and use you as an inanimate object. As a Black woman, we have to be extremely mindful of how we attach ourselves to other intersectional groups when it comes to their issues, because we're always the first to remind people nobody respects us and nobody protects us, but we're the first to jump into the line of fire when other people need a defense. So here's a few things to remember when you're talking allyship. They're always present when it's time to give the tea or bash heterosexual men and amplify any bad experience that we've had in regards to our relationship issues. But anytime it's time to help these children and provide for them or be a better role model or even your protection, they are nowhere to be found. Not saying that there is an agenda, but I will say for a very small group of people who seem to not have any effect on anybody, when their issues come up in conversation, they're making a huge ruckus, and their representation comes at the basis of overshadowing other marginalized people.
We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week. And you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. I say mic to the drop. That was perfect. Young lady, that was perfect. That was perfect. I don't even know what the gonna say, and I love the fact that it was a woman that said it. It was a woman that said it. She said, I'm gonna read you, write you, and recite you. I'm gonna shake my hand. She did all the Black girl stuff, all the stuff. Only thing she didn't do was grab air. That kind of surprised me. You don't even lose no points for not grabbing no air, because you ain't have to. She ain't have to grab no air to get her point across. You know, usually when you're talking like that, you got to grab air a couple of times, like grab it and put it back. Grab the air. That's like, I don't even want you breathing the air. Matter of fact, I'm talking so much, let me get some of this, put it back in my spirit. I'm going to get a little bit of this, put back in my oxygen. I don't even want to share oxygen with you. I'm going to go ahead and grab air while I'm talking to you. She killed it, bro. I don't know. Let me tell you something. I don't even think I think she breathed probably like 2 times. 2 times. Yeah, she breathed about 2 times. And she didn't clap. That's another point. She did not clap, nor did she grab air. And I think she did it with her own eyelashes. Bro, I think she got her own eyelashes. Hold on one second. I think those are her own eyelashes. Those are own eyelashes, bruh. That is not a shot. That is not a shot in no way, shape, or form at Jasmine Crockett, okay? Listen, ladies, do what y'all do. If you want to put on some extra lashes, just make sure that they're not as long as your fingers. All right? I thought that was absolutely phenomenal. I had to play that for y'all. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed that right there. Give me 100 if you enjoyed that right there, man. And make sure that you like this video. Like this video. And consider sharing this video if you really enjoy it. And shout out to everyone that's just contributing inside the chat. Y'all are absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, she ain't grabbed no air. She ain't clap her hands like nothing. She just kept it classy the whole time. Sometimes it takes a woman to stand up and rep women like this. That's why this was so important. And then I could have went and gotten the original video. But I saw that this woman soldier, all right, this woman military lady woman of the Army. I don't know what colors that is. That Army or is that Marine colors? Y'all let me know in the comments. I don't know. And thank you for your service. But it looked like she appreciated it. It looked like she didn't mind putting herself out there as to where she stands, because you know, when you take a side in the military, you still got to deal with some stuff too. So that's bravery. She put herself out there and she said, I agree with this. I am busting out laughing. This lady was dying laughing. Let's talk about the lady who was spitting game the entire time, but also the lady that was laughing the whole time. Like she couldn't stop laughing. Like that's a good laugh. If you ain't get a good laugh in a long time, maybe this is the joint to look at. I don't know, but I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. That blessed my heart. Yeah, that blessed my heart. That blessed my heart.